I'm just a vegan in a flesh hungry world.
He's a vegan, he's a vegan.
Hi, I'm Vegan Smythe. Welcome to Freedom of Preach. I know what you're asking. Why is he wearing high vis? Well, high vis is the new black. Everyone's wearing it everywhere. No, don't worry, I'm not going to dance the orange justice. I'm wearing high vis because it was pointed out to me that vegans need to be more visible. I know, that's ironic, isn't it? Especially seeing the joke is, how do you know when someone's vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Comedy gold. Can't stop laughing over that one. A friend of mine who went vegan in his 60s, and real vegan, not just a person who started eating broccoli because he's had a heart attack, he thought when he became vegan and started to meet other vegans that vegans are not visible enough. And I know that in a lot of ways vegans are very visible right now. You know, the protests, the stuff you see on the internet, people pointing out animal abuse situations that happen every day. And that is being visible for sure and has made huge changes. But I think what he was referring to is just being visible in everyday life and making our point and being heard, being seen, I guess what he was saying. You know, because the point of view of being an animal abuse supporter is there all the time. It's very visible. It's so visible. It's like a blinding sun in our eyes, so bright that we almost don't even see it's there because it's just everywhere. You know, every time someone says, oh, I'm just going to grab a sausage sizzle, or I'm going to, just go out for a steak, or I'm just going to Macca's for a burger, they are in effect saying, I support animal abuse. I know they don't know they're saying it or think about it at all, and I can speak from a lot of years of experience, way more years of experience of being that person than the vegan person I am now. But every time someone says that, if we were a visible vegan, we would just say, I don't support animal abuse. And for a while, if all vegans started saying that all the time, the world would just, it would get a bit off kilter. I mean, a lot of conversations would become very short. There'd probably be some shouting matches going on now and again for a while, but after a while, things might shift if we got a bit more visible, you know. I'm just going to McDonald's. I don't support animal abuse. Just going to grab a sausage sizzle. I don't support animal abuse. Visible vegan. See what he's saying? I try and do it from time to time. I guess it's hard to do it every time you're confronted by someone saying an animal abuse support statement, because it would just stop your whole world in a way, wouldn't it? I was in the car the other day and one of the passengers saw a sign in front of a school. It must have been a new sign, and she pointed it out and said, oh, look at that. It says, for health and safety reasons, animals will not be allowed on school grounds. And I said, except, of course, when they're dead and in a kid sandwich. And everyone just went, you know, I don't think they even really knew what I was saying. It's such an unusual concept to point out the realities of what goes on with animals that people don't even know it's going on. I was giving out how to vote cards on an election day once here in Australia for the Animal Justice Party. So there I was, help end animal abuse, help end animal abuse, help end animal abuse. This guy just looks at me, animal abuse? What could we possibly be doing to animals? I was standing right next to a barbecue. I said to him, can't you smell their bodies burning? And he was like, same thing. So I think that's what our friend means when he says vegans need to be more visible. We need to be actually there, stating our case all the time. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks. But I think that's what he means. So I try my best. I'm surely not the world's best animal advocate. Far, far, far from it. But I do try and do a little bit here and there when I can. Visible vegan. Check me out.
I'm just a vegan in a flesh hungry world.
He's a vegan, he's a vegan.